Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. So, we are here at the Stormshore Tabernacle, which is sort of a temple to all the gods, like literally all of them, and you can just pick your favorite and make an offering. And we did make an offering to Helm and he gave us a blessing, a pretty good one, so that's pretty neat. But I guess I will try and see if I can make an offering to another god as well. Or if this will replace my current blessing. Oh, I might not be able to make another blessing. I guess you have to pick one god, because the option to actually make an offering isn't here anymore. I can just read the inscription.
Tyr, the blind god,
which I already did.
Your knowledge of religion isn't
And I'm failing the skill check again. Yeah, but there's no more option to make an offering. Okay, well. But I got a pretty good one, so I think I'm fine. And yeah, there's still like a bunch of stuff to read, so I suppose I will do that and then we will move on and continue to explore the city. So, what do we got here? An in-progress essay. Thus I wonder whether the following thesis might hold water, that as city life becomes more precarious as the marching armies menace the borders, that people will turn not to the gods who allowed this to happen, but to the dark entities who might have the power to stop it. I speak of the dead three, Bane, Baal and Merkel. For when death threatens your door, who better than the god of living death to protect you? Is it not better to murder than be murdered? And through domination in its purest form, is not the dominator protected? I predict then that the coming days will see a wave of conversion such as we have never seen before. Yeah, I guess he's right about that. And you might argue that it's like the cruel and malicious gods you need to appease more so than the merciful ones, right? Because the merciful ones probably won't harm you. The bad ones will. But yeah, let's see what else we got here. The Layperson's Guide to Holy Exorcism.
Seems simple enough.
Let's see. An instructional script for exorcists to read from when removing possessing spirits. Now we understand that possession can be a scary and difficult time. It's perfectly normal to have concerns and questions about the process, but please keep them until the end. In the next minute or so, I will perform a harmless exorcising incantation called, read as appropriate, Dispel Evil and Good Person, Remove Curse item that will have your, read as appropriate person item, freed from otherworldly influence in no time. So basically it's called Dispel Evil and Good, and then the name of the person, or remove curse from a certain item. I see. So your beloved, read as appropriate, person item was recently exorcised. We understand this can be a difficult time. Okay, and that's the end of it. The Soul Forger, Lessons of Helm. Introduction to the Soul Forger. Dwarven myths are so engaging because the skeleton of their story is tied to a craft of the modern era. The bones are made of steel, iron, nickel, copper, a whole host of metals alloyed and superheated and fused together at the joints of legend. Moradin, Soul Forger Allfather, is said to have crafted the dwarven species from the very core of the planet Abertoril. By retelling this story, dwarves link themselves to the craft of blacksmithing. They have in one fell swoop tapped on an ore vein of metaphor and discovered a theme of cultural import. For dwarfs are not born so industrious, so stone-worthy, so clever at geology. Rather, unlike the growth of long bushy beards, it is learned behavior. Well, they seem to disagree. They think they are like forged and probably born blacksmiths, right? Lessons of Helm. Okay, let's take a look at that. In this text, you come across the bull-necked, hard-spined doctrines of the god Helm, as transcribed and interpreted by a paladin called Thou shalt not suffer the doom herring to live O'Reilly? What a name! He chose that name after being convinced that the Xanadar organization was not led by a many-eyed beholder monster, but by something called a doom herring. The doctrines are the usual religious fare, only mildly distinguished by Helm's focus on the provision of protection to those who need it, forming a shield of steel as well as sympathy for the meek and downtrodden. Sounds good to me. And it looks like we have a bunch of stuff over here. A plea. Blessed Vicar, I beg your aid in a matter most grave. Some ill-meaning magus has afflicted my household with a series of hexes. First, my eldest fell out of a tree and broke his arm. I thought nothing of it at first, but then my youngest broke her front tooth on the corner of her bed frame. What misfortune, I thought, when the very next day I myself came down with a sweating fever so severe I could not hold a clay cup without dropping it. Please, Vicar, do what you can, through the grace of Helm, to cure whatever curse has plagued my home. I cannot take another tragedy. The good wife Sutton. Yeah, I don't know. Seems pretty normal to me. Kids have accidents and people get sick. I think it's just a coincidence. And here we have another extremely long scroll. Charter of Tabernacle Donations. We wish not to hide the generosity of the gates gathered faithful. All donations are used in the upkeep of the tabernacle and payment of its staff. This worshipful season, Helm, 50,000 GP. Like gold pieces? 9 cattle flock, a selection of precious gemstones, 16 severed eyes. Please note, offerings of viscera are highly discouraged on tabernacle premises. Understandable, although apparently they're not forbidden, they're just discouraged. But most people just give money. Silone, 47,000 GP, a shipment of magic lamps, 3 parlor mirrors, alabaster, wrought iron and silver. More candles than we've been able to count. Thanks to her flock's generous donations to the tabernacle's coffers, we are proud to announce a newly commissioned statue of the bountiful Timora. May her luck be with you. I haven't seen that statue. Where are you hiding it? I think we have more over here. Non-denominational prayer of peace. Is this maybe supposed to be non-denominational prayer of peace? That's kind of weird. An in-progress draft of a new prayer cast across the entire pantheon. It bears the heavy marks of repeated revisions. O ye gathered gods, no to exclamatory. Hear my prayer, cast wide, O resplendent pantheon. Oh yes, much better. I offer it among the multitude for a reason. There cannot be true peace without godly accord. This city, this land, is besieged, under threat by a force that stakes a heretical claim to your divinity, each and every one of you. History may well be marked by the clashes and bickerings of godly folk, but there is one fact upon which you all must agree. Yes, even you, tailors. Divinity is earned, not simply claimed. Well, interesting. While heretics stalk this world and threaten your faithful, please broker even a mode of peace between yourselves. We need everything we can get. In all gathered faith, hear our prayer. So basically trying to unite all the other gods against the Absolute. That makes sense to me. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be a non-denominational prayer.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble
The Sea Queen's wrath.
shield our people from the depredations of the
Long has the
absolute
Water
heretic,
Queen's house served to
Bless them
retain
with
the city's
strength to
favor
endure
in the eyes of
and the courage to
Umberlee,
resist.
whose waves
Serve
move
them
the
faith.
ships that form the body of the city itself. Baldur's Gate's position on the Sword Coast makes it the heart of local commerce, but Queen Umberlee could easily drown the city in salt if she so chose. Dedications offered at her temple maintain crucial peace in the region and create a tempting stopping point for sailors through to come ashore and rest upon the bosom of her mercy. But if you cross the sea, bitch, you may pay for it by a visit from her savage Sahuagin servants. So many new stuff that I haven't heard about before. Okay, we have seen all of this. I think we have seen these scrolls already. There's a wooden hedge, but I probably won't be able to open it without getting detected. I can't read the stuff on the altar because apparently the Vicar doesn't like that. Timora, Lady Luck. Okay, that is new as well. A list of oaths and sayings that ought to incur Timora's blessing, granting the speaker good luck. By Lady Luck's smile, turntable tomorrow I invoke thee. By the rolling of my dice, please let these results be nice. I should remember this one whenever I have to roll the dice for a skill check. By the rolling of my dice, please let these results be nice. I will try to remember that one. Spin, spin, O fickle fate wheel. Lady of the diamond glitter dice, mistress of good fortune, sovereign of luck, please have mercy on me for fuck's sake. That's a good one too, but a little bit harder to remember. By the rolling of my dice, please let these results be nice. Okay. I hope I remember this for the next time. The lawful god Tyr lost his right hand to Kezev, the Chaos Hound, a devourer of souls and one of the primordial evils. A coalition of gods hell-bent on taking down Kezev chased the Hound to the barrens of doom and despair and offered him a compact. If the Hound could break chains made by the smith god, Gond, the gods would dissolve their union and leave Kezev be. Kezev was skeptical, but he agreed so long as Tyr put his hand in the Hound's mouth. That seems oddly familiar. That is very, very strongly reminiscent of actual Norse mythology, including the name of the god. Tyr looked upon the slavering jaws, each tooth as long as a spear, and he agreed at once. Of course, Kezev had not accounted for the strength of the chain, which was rooted in hellish Cocytus and blessed by the goddess of magic Mystra. Unable to break free, he bit Tyr's hand off clean, and Tyr sealed the bleeding stump and walked one-handed forevermore, as if it were a badge of honor, which indeed it was, and his boldness and courage besides. Yeah, this is very, very inspired by the Norse mythology of Tyr and Fenris Wolf. And I think I haven't looked at this bookshelf yet. Mother of Halflings. This text is brimmed full with charming short stories concerning Yondalla, the matriarch, protector, and sovereign creator of the halfling species. Here's one. Once there a community of young pucks and prim pretty halflings called the Lurmi Lakes. They were none of them old yet, having only newly formed their community around being virile and strong, so all could contribute to the upkeep and tidying and fixing and mending and so on. Halflings have a great many activities like that. So it was a big shock when an old woman came and asked to join the community. Have I read this before? This seems very familiar. They told her she wasn't welcome, and when they turned her away politely but very firmly, she went into the nearby woods. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. This is actually something old. Silune's devotee. This diary records the life of John Meadowlin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. Again, I have seen this one already. Okay, looks like I have seen everything. Oh, hang on a second. There might be something in here. Magical Histories, Volume 1, The Origins of Mystra. Again, I'm not sure if I have seen this one. To know Mystra, the goddess of magic, we must first consider her earlier incarnations, beginning with Mistral. The Lady of Mysteries was said to have come into existence during a conflict between the goddess Shah and Silune. In the effort to best one another, the twin sisters of darkness and light inadvertently forged a portion of their opposing energies into a new being of pure magic, Mistral. As an embodiment of magic, Mistral laid claim to unparalleled control over the weave, the very fabric by which magic could be channeled and harnessed. For it was but an extension of her being. For her to use magic was as natural as it would be for another to draw a breath or curl their finger. It was in 339 DR that Mistral gave way to Mystra, when the former had her powers seized by Karsus, a Netherese lord and perhaps the most powerful and ambitious wizard to have ever lived. Yet Mistral sought to deny him his ill-gotten prize, sacrificing herself so that for a moment the weave faltered and all magic briefly ceased. Karsus's folly brought about the destruction of Netheril and the end of his ambition. Yet the weave would not go unattended for long. Within moments, the goddess of magic was reborn as Mystra. Interesting. And Larethian. The introduction to Larethian by Parma Junisuga reads, "It is no exaggeration to say that Corellon Larethian is the primary figure in the pantheon of elves. It is said that his tears mingled with those of Sehanin Moonbow actually created elves. As in all myth, the physiological reverse oblation God gives to his people is interesting. The elven people are not formed from Corellon's hip bone, his throat, his testicles. Instead, they arise from an expression of sorrow. Some scholars frame them then as an antidote to his pain. Corellon was at the time experiencing loss and feelings of betrayal. More traditional thinking, and here I quote the elven sage Afia Loquellan, plays elves as sad as a species can be. This rings truer for me. Life, after all, deposits its fair share of difficulties in those burdened with living it, and elves endure a long, long time." Okay. I'm learning a lot today. And Artemis is learning a lot about religion, which is not her strong suit. So maybe she will have better luck at religion skill checks in the future. I mean, that would be kind of nice if you could actually improve your skills in certain abilities by reading books, for example, right? But yeah, I think I have seen everything here. I don't know about the hedge. Maybe I will at some point try to open it, but at the moment I'm just going to ignore it. And let's maybe see what's going on here. Like, what's this, for example?
I didn't see her make no trouble.
These street trash need to watch their tone and don't tolerate disrespect.
What happened here? Goldstar boys. I mean, he's just unconscious, not dead.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Which eyes?
One blow and she drops like she's dead. Well, maybe she is.
No, she's not. She's just unconscious. But who did it? Like one of the Steel Watchers?
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer.
Ah, okay.
Not anymore.
So, a steel watcher knocked this lady unconscious. I see.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
I wouldn't know.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
I mean, apparently the woman didn't even do anything, so I'm not sure if she deserved that. Okay, this is where we came into the city, right? And then we went through here and into the sewers. So we're basically where we started again. But we haven't been here yet, so maybe... What the hell is going on? Over here. Strange beggar lumber.
What? It's not good to bottle things up.
So you're just punching this strange beggar. I want to talk to this person. Hey, hang on a second. I want to talk to you. Stop running away.
To have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot. The smell of death.
Gold first. Then you
Yeah,
give
but
it
he
me.
doesn't look alive. He looks like a zombie. And you want money, and then I can hit you. Why would I want to do that? A strange way to earn your keep. Do many take you up on this? That's a cheap price for allowing someone to beat you up. Usually people pay me not to hit them. Do they? I mean, people should totally do that, but I don't think this happened so far. Yeah, a rather strange way to earn your keep.
Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up.
I have more than enough opportunity
having
to
a
beat
go
up
or
people,
not?
so I don't need to give you money for that. And I guess because he's like some sort of zombie, he may not even feel that much pain, but still, I don't have any intention to hit you.
Then move. Let someone else have a go.
It's okay. If this is your way of earning money, then I'm not going to stop you. Oh, there's a manhole here. What are the odds that this is going to lead to the sewers? Lower city sewers. Yes, it does. So we can take a look at the sewers later. Instead, let's just continue to explore the proper city for now. For example, what is this? Can't reach. Oh, but I can look at the mailbox. Newly condemned criminals. Manip Sayama, prepare to receive 2 more prisoners condemned to execution. Vince Torrell, absolute spy convicted of treason, and Durm Goroy, convicted of attempted assassination of Lord Gortash. Both are currently being held in the Stone Eyes Precinct lockup, but will be transferred to Basilisk Gate prison shortly. Manip Farthingale. I feel I would like to talk to that Durm Goroy guy, because he tried to kill Lord Gortash. I may also want to talk to the alleged spy. But I mean, they were not in the prison when I checked the last time, so I may have to return at some point. Pigeon available for collection. Dear Sir, Madam, I am once again writing to inform you that one of your pigeons that was destined for the barracks has instead arrived at Basilisk Gate. We're not a postal service, even less a birdhouse, so please could you kindly come and collect the creature as a matter of urgency, or send one of your fists to do so. Thank you. Okay, this is just where we have already been. Alright. In that case, let's continue in this direction. There's a door. It's locked, but apparently I can just lockpick it. Oh, and a bunch of letters in this one. A hastily scrawled note. I have the information you wanted. You were right. The temple membership is growing. It'll tell you all about their so-called tribunal. Meet me tomorrow. You know where. This is very mysterious. The so-called tribunal. Are we talking about that murder tribunal by any chance? Blood-stained note. A strip of paper with the following words written in blood. I found you. That's even more ominous. One last chance. You didn't come. Don't you realize I'm risking my neck for you? I can't have this information sitting on me. They'll find me. I'll give you one last chance. Meet me tonight or never contact me again. All of these notes are extremely mysterious and foreboding. The Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issue of the penetrating stench emanating from the round street hatches that provide access to the city sewers. The tribe of gutter kobolds contracted to maintain free flow in the sanitation tunnels appear to have been slain or driven away by forces or circumstances unknown, and the resulting backup is responsible for the unpleasant odor. The department is taking appropriate measures to remedy the situation, but in the meantime, do not attempt to address the situation yourselves. Citizens are prohibited from using the round street sewer access hatches. Leave sanitation to the professionals. I mean, if you're talking about the manhole thingies that I found, then people can just enter them.
Someone there?
Anyway, I am very curious about this door because some of the notes in this mailbox are weird. So I think we should definitely check this out. Right. More than enough.
No one stopped me yet.
Let's see.
Another step forward.
Ooh.
This corpse has been desecrated.
Oh.
Displayed. And there's nothing random about it.
Huh. Well, maybe that is the source of the odor. First of all, let me close the door here before I look through all of this stuff, especially this guy's stuff, because for some reason taking his stuff is stealing, even though he's dead. Yeah, let's see if he has anything of interest. Oh, he has another piece of Dribbles. Okay, well, we got the pelvis. Nice.
What an end for Dribbles the clown.
So how many more pieces do I need? Balthazar, the fifth. Oh, that's interesting. The effigy of Balthazar, who lacked ambition. What use his refusal? He thought himself free, but destiny claimed his corpse the same. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, or in the red. Huh. Okay, so this is kind of like the ritual murder that we found beneath the temple, where we fought the doppelgangers. So how many more of these pieces do I need? Also, I think I'm giving this to Karlik because she already has the other pieces. We have the torso, the pelvis, and a hand. So we definitely need like the head, a legs, the other hand. So potentially at least 4 more pieces. So yeah, still quite a bit of murder scenes to find. Let me take a look at the quest that just updated. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me how many items I need, but assuming that you have to find both hands, then the legs and the head, that's at least 4 pieces. And the legs might be in various pieces, like the foot and then the legs and whatnot. Okay, but I mean, good thing we found this here. I don't see anything else of interest around here, so I guess I will just move on, huh? Alright, let's do it. So, we are now behind the Stormshore Tabernacle, okay. I've actually been wanting to look around this area a bit more because, yes, this is what I've been looking for. We saw the pop-up last episode, but I couldn't find the actual poster. Apparently, it's on the ground. Attention! Have you been hexed by a hag? Lost a loved one to a deal? In quotations. You're not alone. Join other survivors of hag treachery at a Baron's coup. Alone, we are vulnerable, but together we can stand up against hags. It seems reasonable. Oh, this is actually a quest. I want to take a look at that. Help the hag survivors. We found a poster that mentions a meeting for people who have survived hags. It's being held at Baron's Scoop. I mean, there were a few survivors of the hag we fought back near the Grove, right? There were like these 3 guys with a mask. We accidentally killed one of them when we removed the mask, and that killed them. But we did manage to keep 2 of them alive. So, I don't know, maybe they're in this support group now. That would be pretty neat if we could actually see them again. Right, we got another mailbox. Apparently there's just random money in the mailboxes too. Thank you for repairing my wife's vase. She's been sad ever since the upper city was sealed and she can't see her siblings, and this will go a long way to cheer her up. As the vase was a gift from them, I've added a gratuity to your fee to cover your rush and in gratitude for the care you took. Alright, I guess I'm not going to steal that money from whoever put it there. And who are you, Alembrosius? Are you selling vases?
Oh, do you actually want one?
No.
Sorry.
I might.
I can't sell you any right now, but you can look. Mum will be back soon. Shopkeeper will be back soon.
Okay, so you're not the shopkeeper, but your mother is, and she might be able to sell me a vase. Not that I really want one. Oh, I can talk to this guy.
Look, I read that if you walk around the pub after each pint, you don't get a hangover. And if it's in the Gazette, it has to be true.
Right. I'm sure it's completely true.
Please deposit supplies below. We'll carry them for you.
Okay. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff deposited here. Anyway, let's keep going. Got another circus poster. And what is this? Candle Hollow's tombstones.
Candle Hollow's tombstones, remembering the deceased with sympathy and skill. Candle Hollow's tombstones.
Okay. I guess this is just a business that makes tombstones. Again, it's locked, but apparently not off limits. Speak your loss. A self-help book explaining that true happiness begins with a tidy house and well-polished floorboards. Alright. Anyway, Astarion, can you please... Oh, well, apparently lockpicking this door is forbidden after all. Doesn't tell me from this angle, but it's red here, so I may not want to risk that.
So that's progress. Always room for more.
And I'll give you 3 ounces.
But
twice what you just said.
Look at this guy.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't want it. It's no scales off my back.
What are you talking about, Pythonicus?
You don't want none of this. Trust me.
I'm not sure what you mean, but you have a nice color. I like it.
How much? It's not what it looks like. I promise.
I'm not even sure what this looks like. I mean, apparently she wants to buy something from him, and I'm guessing
Afternoon.
it's something that is not strictly legal.
Breathe deep and move.
2/3 even.
Do I look like I was born in a bathtub? If you can't afford it, stop wasting my time.
I mean, they kind of made me curious what exactly they're doing here, but the dialogue is kind of vague. So where do we want to go from here? I suppose we will check out whatever that is over here. Got a nice little pond here. And another guy we can talk to. Hey, why are you running away from me?
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
So, what orders are these? Tombstones? Oh, maybe coffins or caskets. Yeah, looks like that's what he's doing here. Well, at least someone is profiting from all of this, I suppose.
Ridiculous.
There's a mysterious black spot on my map. Oh, a corpse rose. These are kind of rare. Are they not? And yeah, that's the graveyard. I suppose I will look around a little bit. We have lots of tombstones to look at and a mausoleum. Didn't I get like a key for a mausoleum? I don't remember if it was this one, to be honest.
Give it a shot.
This tombstone has been vandalized. Its original wording replaced with Vampires are real.
Are real. Okay, well, Astarion, what's your opinion on that?
The stone on this vandalized tomb now reads, "Fear the Lord of Bones. He never dies."
So, who was vandalizing all these tombstones?
Here lies Anna Marie, my nanny, but good as mum.
Okay, whatever Shadowheart perceived, apparently it's over here. I will take a look at that in a second. We got some dirt mounds here, but apparently they are forbidden.
Rest in peace, Janina. Beloved mother, gone too soon. Honored Commander Harold Logerson, killed by deceitful followers of Baal. We will not let this happen again.
I mean, surely not, because he's dead already. He can't be killed again by followers of Baal.
Here rest the remains of Ronnie Morello. Cause of death, starvation.
Starvation? Oh dear.
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her. She never liked the dark.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. But let me take a look at the pipe here. Why is there a pipe in the tomb or the grave? Also, let me pick up all of this, I suppose, and may as well take this.
Lily. My sweet girl.
Some people talking up here.
Do not stem your cries. Sob, roar, scream. Do what you must.
Right, let's take a look at the pipe.
I will leave you for now. But I shall not death's blessings upon you.
I think someone might be down there. Someone who is still very alive. You know, maybe we should do something about this.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelemvor. I pray you find comfort among the dead, as I do. To rid ourselves of the coils of flesh is a beautiful thing.
Okay. But can we talk about the voice coming from this grave? Let's maybe just dig it up. Yep, there's... Oh, yep, there's someone. Someone alive down here.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
So how did you end up there? What were you doing down there? I'm surprised you're still breathing. Lady Luck didn't help you. I did. True, but I'm more interested to learn how you ended up down there.
Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like Stone Shy.
Interesting. Sounds like apt punishment for thievery. I've heard of him. He's a new gang boss, right? The best thanks are paid in coin. Yeah, I have heard of him.
The very one. And my idiot self didn't realise till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again.
Clearly not.
I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Okay. You mean whatever's inside the casket here? Oh, what the hell? Why are you guys jumping all over the place? That was uncalled for. But yeah, the Stone Lord is like this new gang boss. We heard about him. But he did bury this guy alive, but then gave him a metal pipe so he wouldn't die. Ooh, this is actually rather nice. I'll take it.
I fear not, my child.
Maybe he just wanted him to die slowly because he would have died from starvation or whatever.
For how long?
It's kind of weird that he gave him the pipe though. Happy birthday. My love, you would have been 47 today. We celebrated with cake and ale. We sang your song. We imagined you were there with us and what you'd say. Living without you doesn't hurt any less, but the pains become less harrowing. I adore you. Now that's very sad. Who is it?
Here rests Alistair Manley,
Can't help
taken
but feel
too
a
soon.
twinge of sorrow at this grave.
Oh.
But why?
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
That name on the tombstone before, it meant nothing to me, yet I felt a pang of loss all the same.
Surely not someone you know. What Sharon would be buried out there? What do you think it means? I don't know. I mean, you have repressed memories, so it might be someone you knew in your, previous life, I suppose.
I think I knew that man. I think he helped me somehow long ago. And I grieved when he died. Not all Sharans don robes and dark armor. Some people live perfectly normal lives on the surface, blending in utterly, so that they can serve the Dark Lady in utter secrecy.
I see.
And not every skill that the Dark Lady asks of her followers can be taught in the shadows. Some can only be mastered on the streets, in daylight, amidst crowds. Lying, tailing, observing without being seen, picking a purse without being felt. I think I must have been sent to learn all these things from the man in that grave.
All right.
Alistair Manley. Sounds human, and the grave wasn't recent. He must have died some time ago. And I mourned him already. He'd surely not have been buried here if he was exposed. He must have taken the secret of his faith to the grave, undiscovered. A very Sharon ending.
Okay, but why do you assume that he was a Sharon? Maybe you just had a non-Sharon friend, or a non-Sharon help you in some form. I mean, that's possible. Or were you only around Sharon people back then? And yeah, we're back to the normal dialogue choices. Okay, but interesting little conversation here.
I understand.
I guess I'll take a look at the other tombstones as well while I'm here.
Grint Thorg, fighter, lost in Durlag's tower. We couldn't recover your bodies, so we buried your 10-foot pole.
Okay.
This tombstone shows only the graven initials MT.
Very vague.
See Baldur, taken by Umberlee's rage, recovered by her grace.
So Umberlee was the goddess of the ocean, right?
Mighty Branwem, the Foehammer grants you honor in death. Here lies Bargus Freely. He should have looked before he leapt.
That's always a good advice. And yeah, there's another mausoleum. I mean, I might be able to lockpick some of them. But I'm not sure if I want to bother with that at the moment. Especially since it might be off limits. Oh, it's not. You can just lockpick it. And apparently it's not illegal.
Still breathing.
It is illegal, however, to dig up the graves. And there's another mysterious hatch. Kelemvor's Mercy. Honorable Mortex Skyrim, my neighbors, a lovely couple in the prime of their lives, were found dead in their house yesterday. A burglary gone wrong by the looks of it. They leave behind a young girl and no money for the burial. The odor is already potent and they'll be thrown in the Shiontha shortly. I'm sure you get many a letter like mine, so I'm sorry to add to your burden. But could you see it in your heart to perform rites for this poor couple? The neighborhood has scraped together some coppers for the cause, but I confess it isn't much. May the Lord of the Dead grant them peace. Beldina Bone Knuckles. I don't know. Have you already seen that letter for you? Yeah, it looks like there's quite a bit of stuff going on here. There's even more part of the cemetery here. And apparently more tombstones. So I suppose we will continue to look around here, but not today, because this episode is getting long enough. So yeah, let's make a cut, as always. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.
For now, but I shall not be far.